Welcome, Dark Crusader. I have no doubt in my assessment of you as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader. My name is Dunmire, and I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orien Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mornstead of its Rogar blight and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adir knows no liberation from his enduring imprisonment. While the schism between the Church and Judge Cleric is of long standing, she and her hallowed sentinels, now perverted, did at least construct Mornstead's radiant beacons, which have prevented Adir's return for centuries. But now, we stand corrupted and on the verge of collapse. It is to these 5 beacons you must turn your eye. Use the Umbra Lamp to cleanse them of Adir's destructive influence, and deliver salvation to a world on the brink of perdition.
That
Apologies for the dour mood you found me in when last we met, but I've perked up since then. Found myself a new purpose, at least something to keep me occupied while in Mornstead. I'm going to be a traveling merchant. Please, peruse my wares. Hopefully you'll see something of interest.
Only Verity enough. Love. Yeah, and if there might be one down.
Hello, Lampy. A nice man with a little moustache told me he saw the baddies taking Melchior towards the castle, and this was how to get there. And look, I found a helmet. The head that were in it fell right out and it fit perfect. That's a good sign, that is. Melchior said Mornstead were going to be the answer to all our problems. I don't know what problems we had, but Melchior knows best. Yes, he does. He'll sort everything out when I find him. Blimey, ain't half warm round here, though. The inserts and the fools are getting sleepy. Isn't that right, pal? See?
Hello again, deathless one. I'm glad you were able to free yourself. Perhaps it was the Golden Gallon. I couldn't see him by firelight. Witness the woe of living. When I carry only thunder, will you bring news of this fallen? Poor thing.
Where the hell's it gone? Whoever took it, I swear! This vestige, it marks where Katrin fell. She was a lamp bearer like you. But far more than that, she was my love. I left a token here in her memory. A pendant I gave her a long time ago, and now it's gone! It's all I have left! Katrin and I were both hallowed sentinels. It's hard to imagine now. She was astounding. We fell in love, and we embraced what we had, even though the Order forbids it. They found out and made sure we paid for our sin with agony. In the end, they thought we were dead. But it was only Katrin's heart stopped, and not for long, thanks to the umbral lamp. But even as a lamp bearer, eventually there came a day when she fell and didn't rise again.
I'm Winterberry. You're my first customer today. I don't get many. I've got nice things though. I like your lamp, but I know you won't trade it. A long time ago, I asked someone else who had a lamp like that if he'd trade it to me, and he called me a bad name and told me to go where he cut my head off. He was rude. There are lots of nasty people in Mornstead, but I'm quick and clever, and that's how I find so many amazing things to trade. I just found a necklace here in the mine, but you can't buy that. I'm keeping it for myself, because I love it so much. Have you seen any of my friends? They're a bit shy. They like to stay in the dark, but you can hear them. Well, they're not very friendly, but I still like knowing they're there. It means I'm not on my own.
On second look, you're not just another deluded lamb. Not long ago, I saw a dark crusader carrying that same. Now it's in your hands. Again, curious. I know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing Adir's Don't. That's a threat. But also advice. Adir rewards the faithful. There's salvation here if you want it, but you won't find it in the light of the sun or that lamp.
Insults, all that. No, fine. You don't.
So, you're starting to see through their lies. Church, crusaders, sentinels, butchers and madmen, the lot of them. Adir, the one true God, stands on the verge of finally restoring order to this broken world. And what do? Defy fucking heretics! Name's Damaros. And I'm wondering if Adir might have a purpose for you. It takes strength to survive in this world, and Mornstead's no different. Adir's got no time for the weak, and neither should you. Cut them down and take what they've got for yourself.
Here you are again. If having your eyes open to the Umbral Realm hasn't driven you mad yet, then maybe you'll endure. Although you never really get used to it. You just learn to balance on the edge and ignore the whispers telling you to jump. I came to Mornstead once, a long time ago. I made a mistake, but now I'm going to put it right. I'd heard things in Mornstead were bad. This. Centuries of madness and slaughter. Atrocity upon atrocity committed by man and woman. If all this really resulted from the presence of the room, then of the boons it might offer. Don't forget that lamp is a burden. But it's your burden, so bear it. Never turn to someone else to carry it for you. This didn't happen. Things went bad. I had to fight my way out of Mornstead. But it didn't happen like this. I'm not a monster. This was it. The moment I handed over the Rune of Adir and damned this entire kingdom for generations to come. I was tired. Angry. I was never a man of faith. But I thought better to entrust the Rune to than a judge. And look around at what that decision cost. What good was the cleric if she couldn't destroy the Rune? Or prevent all this some other way? It's always the same story with gods or those like them. They pretend otherwise. But they're just as weak and flawed as those they lord over. But it's my own damn fault for relying on someone else in the first place. Even when I try to do the right thing, this is always how it ends. The Rune of Adir is close. I can taste it. Like blood in my mouth. They all want me to give in to despair, but that's for the weak. The Rune is mine. Always has been. And I'm going to take it back. Let the gods bestow their grace on anyone who tries to stop me, like these fools. There's no salvation here. No redemption. Not for anyone. Let Mornstead and every meaningless life in it burn. There's no salvation here. No redemption. Not for anyone. Let Mornstead and every meaningless life in it burn.
upon you with pity, my lost child. Led astray as you have been by a vile creature, who sees you as no more than a puppet to be manipulated, then consumed. I look upon you with pity, my lost child. Led astray as you have been by a vile creature, who sees you as no more than a puppet to be manipulated, then consumed. A creature whose flimsy veil of divinity is as false as it is abhorrent. But now, you stand before your true God, with an opportunity not only for redemption, but reward. You are powerful and have sought greater power. Only you walk an illusory path towards no reward, but oblivion. Only those of the greatest strength are fit to stand at my side. And I see such strength in you. Why be a slave to that which will destroy you, when you know you could be so much more? Cast aside the foul influence which has clouded your judgment. Place your faith in me, and you will obtain everything you deserve, and more. No, wretched parasite! I will not be denied!
Justin, I'm sorry. This was all my fault. I just wanted things to be better for us. Forgive me.
No, get that away from...
You'll get no more fight from me. Couldn't stand the influence of the rune like I could when I was younger. But my head's clear now. Clearer than ever. Gods. Men good and bad. People I've hated. People I've loved. I've been told by all sorts at one time or another that I'm nothing but a killer. A monster. Turns out they were right. Every one of them. A man can try to deny what he is, but only for so long, even if he's immortal. Well, no more. I'm done.